Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good.
All right.
All good?
Yes.
Good. Yeah.
All good, all good. How are you, Rosa?
I'm okay. Yeah, just waiting for gold to rocket
To rocket. Where to?
to the sky, probably. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble.
Okay, hopefully that will happen.
No, at least 40 pips, 40 points, something like that.
Okay, 40 pips is okay. I'm expecting it to reach around 4,000 and then we continue going down, but I'm not sure. I still need to see a setup around the 4,000 area. But I think it's going to break below yesterday's low, and we're going to see 3,850, 830, somewhere like around today, tomorrow, I'm not sure. So that's my analysis. What about you guys? Anand, how are you?
I'm good. I'll share my screen. Just give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Remember, trade I like taking, like if gold moves erratically, the next session I look for a counter trend trade. Like, so that's what happened. So you can see yesterday New York, it pushed the gold and it was retracing. So basically we found a support here basically, and the session shifted. So I was expecting buys. I took a buy until this high. This was a previous a resistance change support as well. I mean, basically support change resistance. So that was my TP. I got a beautiful trade setup, like in the Sydney session today, like on the ACA session. And now I'm expecting, yes, like Saif, I'm expecting gold to reach this level and probably I will look for sells. That's what I'm waiting for. Right now, it's very unclear at this level. So I'm waiting
So
for.
Rosa has two more confirmations now from two different people. Yeah.
It's my luck.
So I've been waiting for such setups, like wanted to show you guys, but last couple of weeks was pretty bad. This is one of my favorite entries, which gives me a good RR. Like I usually go for 1:2 or 3, but today I went a little bit bigger. Like I just remove the session so that way it will look clean. It went till the previous this level, like, but I thought this was a better, safer level. I just get my TP here. So I'm expecting again to reach here somewhere to look for sells, but market is this little bit, you know. What about Astus? I think this is the first time me and Astus are streaming together.
Yo, you good?
Yeah. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I took a sell this
Actually, I
morning.
remember seeing you in Dubai's office.
Oh, we met there?
I think no, we didn't meet, but I saw you walking by, and I think it's the hair that reminded, like it got stuck. I remember you because of the hairstyle. That's a very special hairstyle. That's why I remember. You were in Dubai's office, right?
Yeah. I've been there like 2 weeks ago, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how are you? Tell us about your views. What do you have today?
Okay. Give me a second. Let me share my screen real quick. Do you see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Updating. Do you see my screen now?
Yes. Now we can.
All right. So basically, I had a sell set up this morning. I took it on my funding pips account. So basically, this sell I made, I think I made a good amount of money. Basically, I wish I did more. But the overall analysis, I'm still expecting price to go down. So my target for the sell would probably be at this low right here. This is one of the targets, and then this is the second right here. So these like tagged on the higher time frame. And then when you look at something like the 15 minutes, 15 minutes, yeah. So when you look at the 15 minutes, you can clearly see that we having some sort of bearish market structure continuation to the downside. So from this continuation, I saw that we had a pullback at the Asia session, and right after that pullback, I had this as some sort of resistance level that price can be tapped, and I look for some sort of confirmation on the lower time frame. That's when I had the sell. So right now, I'm still expecting a continuation to the downside, and for that continuation, there is this sort of I don't know if I should call it breaker block or something. So I'm expecting price to come, trade inside this guy, and then give a sell setup to the downside. And for a sell, this low can be TP1, or at least TP1 could be this guy, and then TP2 can be right here, and then the last TP, which can be the one on the higher time frame right down here. So this is basically my my view on gold. But again, I'm very, very afraid to sell gold. Even the sell I have here, the reason I close it right here is because I wasn't expecting this thing to go down, because the fact that it's been buying for months. So any sort of sell setup I find it risky. But this is basically my analysis. And I don't know if it can go bullish. I don't. For a bullish setup, I have this guy right here, but price has already bought from it. So if I ever want to, let's say, buy this thing to the upside, I would prefer wait for it to maybe break this my zone right here and probably give me a pullback for a buy setup as well. And probably I'll be targeting this high. So this is what I'm looking
I like your analysis. What do you use? Like obviously technical analysis, but I mean, what's your strategy?
Yeah, so I use a lot of things. Mainly I trade liquidity. Okay, like today,
Okay.
I remember today's trade basically I even recorded it, but like if you look at it well, I first wanted to sell from this high right here. Okay, this guy right here. Like I had this box right here. I wanted to sell as soon as price come here, but I thought of it one time that London session literally just opened. Like London opened right here, so I'm expecting some sort of manipulation before price going to TP. So I was expecting price to like clear this high as liquidity and probably tap my zone that I have right here before I have any sort of sell downside. So I'm using market structure in combination with liquidity to get my setups. So any sort of setup I get, I always make sure that there's like liquidity taken. Like here, if I want to sell, I would want to see price probably take out this high liquidity before giving me a sell to the downside. So that's basically what I use. Or what, do you guys have a different view?
Gold is going up. That's my analysis.
Yeah, it has to come at least to 72.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
It does to go up. So do you guys have any views?
Honestly, I'm joking, but I said it was going up because this last night, I think it was between midnight, 2, 3 in the morning. I just woke up, I couldn't sleep, and then I put a trade. I'll tell you the exact time. So yeah, it was 2:30.
You can share a screen and show us.
Yep, let me show.
Anand, did you take a setup today?
I took it on the Sydney session in the morning. Then I took another setup that was an SL. I took a sell as well. Like the area where you showed, I took a sell.
Did you catch the buy today?
Yeah, morning I took the buy, yes.
One thing I love about India is you guys can literally trade London, New York, Asia.
No, you should. I told you to shift here. I did recommend to shift here. The sessions you can trade.
You guys can trade Asia. Well, crazy. Yeah. Really nice.
So let me just put this down. So do you see this trade in break even? I wasn't expecting it. So I realized this trade was closed at break even around 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was very pissed off because of the ramp up. So now these are my positions, initial positions here. These are very small positions, but still there. So I'm gonna start closing if the price gets around here. Every single trade has been made in 1 minute. So that's 5 minutes, but just for concentration. But every trade has been made in 1 minute chart based on the same strategy over and over. I took these trades here this morning. That one was a loss, that one was a winner, so I recovered. And now I'm just waiting for gold to reach somewhere here, and then I'll start closing. Some of them, not all of them. And final destination, I hope, is 3992.60. This is the level I have.
3992.
Yeah, I saw this level, which coincides with the 200-day moving average, but I'm hoping that it will reach 3999 because that's where my
3999.
sell limit is.
Like same. I have the same like conclusion. Like I'm expecting sales from that level, but Astros also pointed out there is another level at 3984 to 3979. So like that
3979.
yeah. So
It's
there might be some
literally my cell setups. It's
yeah.
do you see like some sort of head and shoulders right there?
What?
Head and shoulders.
Yeah.
I know what
but
it is.
it's not formed yet. Like it still needs like a couple of more candles and stuff. Ashes, will you be ever doing this? Assume you take a trade at 3979. You take, for example, assume you're planning to take a lot sizing of one. Do you take half lot there? And if market moves on the top, you will take another half lot on the top. Do you ever done that? Like, do you do that?
Actually, if I ever take half position, then it's
No.
like I'm looking for a confirmation entry where maybe price hit maybe my higher time frame level, and then I probably maybe add like one lot, and then as price goes in drawdown, I'm not directly adding position, but I want to see some sort of reaction or some sort of confirmation entry happening on the lower time frame. Then I could add another position. But if I have two different zone like big, I prefer just going full on one, and then if I hit stop loss, I could probably just go to the other one.
Okay.
So price has taken the level, the 39.72 is giving a reaction to the downside. So from there, for me, if I get some sort of confirmation entry, then that could be a sell setup for me. But again, I have already made money. I have no reason to trade. That's a mistake you guys would do is making money at London and then going and lose it all at New York City. Don't do that.
Ashes, you can make more.
Uh, what if you lose? There is no way. If I'm not getting a payout, there is no way I'm trading. Like, look at something, right? Let's say right now my account is $3,000 in profit. So 80% profit split, I'll probably get like 2,000 something. But if I trade right now and I lose, I literally lost $2,000 that I could have gotten. But I prefer getting the 2,000 and then trade the account and break even and probably lose money. I could have just lost the account, which is the challenge fee. So, oh,
Ashish, this is actually a very good habit. A lot of people can't stop trading. They get, greedy, try to, triple their profits or double their profits. It
yeah,
takes real, it takes real control to, make profits, hold it till withdrawal and trade again.
yeah, yeah. So let's see. But I would probably trade my futures account though. I think I have a 50K funding ticks account. Do you guys trade futures? I tried and I think it's interesting.
And then finally, I did buy an account at Funding Ticks. So yeah,
Did you,
Let's go.
did you use my account? Sorry, did you use my code?
that's what I want to say. I'll contact you later. So in return, I'm
I'll
gonna
buy.
ask you for something, and then you'll regret. But no, I just I did take the first trade. So I already did the $1,000 for the first day, and then tomorrow I'll
Yeah.
trade for another $1,000, and then the third day. So yeah, I'm starting with funding pips. Get ready.
Yeah, so
How many accounts
my,
do you have at once? 6?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
literally just discovered that my 100K funding ticks account has been onboarded. I didn't even notice. That means I can literally trade right now. Oh man. basically, I currently have a 100K live account that got onboarded right now, as I'm saying, and I have a 50K that I made $1,000 last night, and I also have another 50K that is at break even. So I would probably trade the account at break even right now if I find a trade. I don't know
Guys,
how.
we have
How?
a news
Yeah.
release. Sorry for cutting you off, but we should have a news release now, which is ADP non-farm employment change. The previous reading was minus 32,000. The forecast is positive 32,000, and the actual came in at 42,000. So it's good for the dollar. We're going to expect some strength in the US. Usually this number comes out a couple of days before the non-farm payroll, but since the government is still shut down, we might not have a non-farm payroll this week, which is Friday. So usually traders take this number as an indication of how the NFP would look like. But since the government is still shut down, we might not get any NFP numbers this week. How was the reaction? Not very strong, but there was a reaction. Gold dropped a little bit.
Price just hit my zone and it showed us. Can I show you guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I was planning to trade, oh man. Yeah, so the same zone I drew when I shared my screen earlier, and you guys remember the liquidity I was talking about? We have this high. I was expecting price to come clearly high, and then give a sell setup, and from that you also have that 15-minute. I think it was a 15-minute right here. So you have also this 15-minute zone. So this was basically that sell set I was talking about. Price came in top and then it gave it a sell right there. So as when I trade, I don't directly have like sell like this and have a stop loss right here. Like I don't do that. So what I do is I mostly look for a confirmation entry where price tap my zone and then give a sell. Okay, in this case, it's not the best you can have, but it has happened anyway. The best case scenario would have been price sell, take out this low first, and then give you a pullback for a sell setup. But in this case, price gave a sell and directly came in the tap here and gave a sell. So your confirmation entry should have been this guy right here. So any sort of sell setup you could have had would have been from this. Here, stop loss right there, and then this is pretty much 3R, right? So that's the sell from the zone liquidity taken and then sell setup. And that was literally the same way I had my sell setup this morning as well. Price came, it tapped the zone, it dropped, and then it pulled back and it tapped this and it gave a sell. Same thing right here. It dropped, it pulled back, it tapped this, and then it gave a sell. So after price taking this low here, you can be expecting price to probably give you a pullback and then give you a sell to the downside. I think that would be the most probable case because I don't know if there's something. Oh, market structure low, maybe I'll be high here for price can also. But the best case scenario, I would want to see price trade inside this and then give me a sell to the downside.
All right, so sellings.
That's actually clean. I like the analysis. I like how simple it is. But by the way, Rosa, did this drop invalidate any of your trades or no?
No, not any of them.
Okay. I have the same opinion. It's still valid.
I'm still bullish.
Yeah, me too.
Do
For
you
the
guys
time
trade
being,
NAS?
of course. But overall, I'm bearish for the day.
Do you guys trade NAS?
Yeah, sometimes. Do you have any setups on NASDAQ? Oh, wow. What a... Wow.
This sell is crazy. Let me see.
Look at the 4 hours on NASDAQ. It's crazy.
NAS 4 hours.
But I think it's going up.
Did they sell this? Yeah, I think NAS can go up I think so. We tap
Still
this
has
gap there.
room like two more 100 pips.
We can even expect the all-time high on NAS. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
because anytime you see like a major drop, then it follows by an all-time high. A major drop, all-time high. Like every fucking time it does that, you end up with the all-time high. So we can be expecting an all-time high as well, unless price wants to go. I don't think NAS ever been bearish in its lifetime. So on the high time frame, by the way, yeah, we can be expecting it by the upside.
Yeah. Overall, stock indices are like historically they keep going up, but of
Yeah.
course they do correct, and the price is correct. We have some corrections, some crashes sometimes, but overall, that's how investing works, by the way. You keep buying stocks and indices and just hold. That's how you invest your money, and that's how you grow your money over time.
Yeah, I actually got that idea yesterday on BTC. Is it this one? I think. Um, Basically, I never really buy Bitcoin, and the reason I don't buy BTC is because every time I was waiting for the perfect time to buy, but price always missed my perfect time to buy for some reason. But I was waiting for it to maybe pull back right here for a buy. I missed it. And after price doing this, I was waiting for price to pull back right here for a buy. It missed it. Every single time it missed it. So now I'm like, okay, single time BTC drops by 20,000, I'm going to buy small. Like this way, from this high to this low, it dropped from 26,000 to roughly 126,000 to 100,000. So that was like $26,000 drop. So you buy small. And from there, if it drops, let's say by 10,000 or 20,000, you buy more. And at the end, you'll accumulate enough for the bull run because you never really know exactly where price is coming before it moves. And I think that's like could be the smart way to invest in crypto or stocks. So you guys invest in stock too? Do you guys invest in stock?
I do.
No, I don't.
Which
I
app
do,
do
yes.
you use? Which app do you use to invest in stock?
Have you heard of interactive brokers?
Not really. That's the point.
That's a platform. That's a platform for investing and trading, options to some derivatives. But you can do that through your local brokers. There are many like stock brokers.
What if you buy on MT5 and you hold it? Can't you like make more money?
Yeah, but it's a different game. Trading is totally different than investing. Investing, you need like bigger companies or bigger brokers to give you liquidity because you're going to be holding for like 10 years or 15 years or sometimes 30 years if you're managing a retirement fund. So the CFD, the simple CFD brokers cannot like accommodate this length of trades because they want more volume. They cannot accommodate and what's it called? It would cost them a lot because it's leveraged. I don't know if that makes sense because like normally when you invest, you don't use leverage. You just go and buy the actual thing. You don't buy a CFD to a stock. You buy the actual stock and you get paid dividends if the company distributes dividends to its shareholders. Yeah. So it's a bit different than trading, but yes, it's like for me, it's a must for everyone. Everyone should invest and have like long-term investment goals because that's the only way, in my opinion, that you would retire comfortably. And that's that. I don't know if I answered your question, but if you need more information, I'm happy to add.
Yeah, I think that was nice. But let's say the dividends you are getting, right?
Yeah.
Which is like the profit you are getting. I think it's like yearly or something. And let's say that, and compared to you probably buying real estate and renting it out, which one could like make you more money?
Of course, stocks. The stock market is like every single investment has a different risk profile. So real estate is also an investment, but it has different risk profile. It's less risky than stocks, and it's less risky than the stock market. But because of that, like given the fact that it's less risky, the return would be less as well. So you would get less money because it's less risky. So the stock market is much riskier than real estate. So naturally, it should make you more money. But what portfolio managers do and what investors do is that they do something called diversification. So they make a whole portfolio of investments. They have some gold, they have some stocks, they have some bonds, they have some real estate, and like a percentage in stocks, a percentage in bonds, and so on, so that they get the perfect mix, so that they stay protected from risk and they maximize their profits. So, as I told you in the beginning, it's a totally different game than trading. Trading is more frequent, and it requires, in my opinion, trading is so much harder than investing. But investing is again, in my opinion, is very important and is a must.
Okay. And
Yeah.
trading is way more
How
stressful.
old are you? How old are you, by the way?
I'm 22. I'm
Oh, come
22, but
on.
Oh, wow.
22. Come on.
I'll be 23 in about 10 days.
Only if you know how much time you have to make millions.
I hope. I hope I make millions. I just logged into my
Yeah,
100K.
you know, it's not
Yeah.
very hard to make millions. Like having this much time, you can you can keep doing your thing, which is trading, and start investing. And by the time you're like 45, simple math. With simple math, you can achieve $1 million with just pitching in like $300 a month in investing. Imagine, imagine how young you are.
Well, let's see how it goes. Rosa, are you still on your buy?
Yes, I am.
It's going up. Yeah, I saw.
You guys should get me a setup on my funding takes account. I need it.
Wait till it
I,
comes till 4,000 and you
bro,
can.
I have zero payout with funding take, and I need one. You know.
Me neither. I mean, it's
I,
the first time I do buy an account at Funding Ticks, and I just bought another one. I still have to buy four more. So, and now
I
it's your chance.
I need my certificate. I haven't gotten a. Let's go! I found my certificate for passing phase one with funding takes. This is first time.
Um, Rosa, what is your trading account in which currency? Is it in
Uh,
euro?
my personal account?
Yeah,
Yeah, euros.
I think, and that's just an advice. I think it's a good time to change it to USD instead of
Yes,
euro,
of course. Yeah, I've
because
been
I see
thinking
a
about
very
it.
big drop in euro.
And also, it's because I have a
Ah, yeah,
feeling
EU.
the Eurozone is about
Mhm.
to change in the near future.
Yeah,
So USD could be a better coin, a
yeah,
better,
it would be a better choice to like
yeah.
protect the value of your money.
Yes, I think so as well. Yeah,
Since you're in Spain, I thought, why not give you this advice? Because my analysis shows that Euro USD might drop below parity.
I'm with you in that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
100% agree.
I haven't looked at EU for months, and I wasn't expecting this thing to be here. What? Do you like? I don't know, but like this level, I've been waiting for it since 2024, and somehow it just got hit. Like this was the level I was waiting for a sell setup for it, from it basically. If I let's say
What's the level? What's the level again?
uh this particular one, I think
1 point
one
what?
1 point, how do you say it? 1988, 1908.
Yeah, 1.19. Okay.
Yes. So the reason I have this at the first place is because we have like equal highs. We see high here, we have high here. So we have equal highs. And if you come to the monthly time frame, the monthly is giving us some sort of fair value gap. Okay. This FVG right here. Yeah. So this was a sell setup. I can go and look for my Zoom call from even 2023. I had this level like when price came right here. I was expecting price to like keep buying until come here, but for some reason, price took years to actually get there. If I knew this, I would have sell this. You could have made a good amount of money from selling on top here and probably have like a TP at 50% of this range because we never know if price gonna keep going down or if it's just a pullback. So you can have a sell to maybe target some right here. But price still gonna drop, so we can still have more sell setup to the downside. Let me see. Let me see the daily.
When you're done, let me take over and show you my analysis.
Sure, no problem. I think I'm expecting price to probably give this can be a continuation, yeah. So price can do this and then you can have a sell, take out this low right here, and probably come for these lows. So yeah, it's gonna be a nice sell swing basically. I just didn't know that price has hit that zone yet. That's crazy.
So, as to regarding BTC, have you ever thought about buying BTC every single day? Like for example, $20, $20, $20, like every single day.
Yeah.
That is far more viable option, right? Why do you have to wait for $20,000 drop and put in something like this? Is far better. You are averaging it out the price every single day.
Let's calculate something. If you buy every single day $20, you multiply that by 365. You
No,
need to
I'm just
spend.
you for you. You can invest like 1,000 also. I'm just telling
No, I can't spend, bro. If I how much payout am I actually getting for me to invest $1,000 a day? Like, oh man, I have properties to pay for. I have I have payment to make, but it's not a bad idea. I never really thought of it. What if you're buying at all time high? Like,
Doesn't
are
matter.
you
It's always is all-time high. You never know that.
uh,
I still
uh,
remember people when gold hit 2 years ago, 2000, say, "Oh, that's an all-time high." It was? No, it's 4,000 now.
yeah.
It'll be? No, it's never all-time high. It's
actually,
just,
I think
it's like a
you are not
present. It's
wrong.
like a second. It's, yeah, I keep what I do invest in ETFs.
Yeah,
So I regularly invest every once a year. I do it yearly because the back test was okay doing it yearly. Every year I invest an amount of time, and then I calibrate all the um, all the things I've been buying, like
yeah,
gold, bonds, stocks, whatever, and it's a percentage. And every year I've been doing it, and I am surprised now that gold is like it is, and stocks are at their peak as well. I'm surprised how good the investment is doing. If it retraces, it doesn't matter. It's an investment for, I mean, I'll take it out in 30 years' time. It's not even for me, it's for my kids. So I won't see a penny
mm,
out of this investment. But if you do that regularly, you set and forget a bank transfer to this ETF, and forget it, and
yeah,
reinvest whatever. And in 20 years, it's better than nothing. It's better than banks. And I think everything, the economy is about to change radically. So pretty much with all the cryptos. I mean, I think physical money is going to disappear forever. And the system as we know it in the Euro 2030 agenda, I think it's going to change a lot. So it'll be better to have something than nothing, even if it's not that much. You just leave it
yeah,
there and check it out in 30 years or 20 years or 15 years. I don't know. I've been doing it for a few years already.
You'd be surprised like of the compounding effect.
Yeah.
It would be a lot if you just keep reinvesting the same money.
Yep.
It will grow like a snowball.
Year after year. Or you can do it monthly, like a few pounds, or well, a few dollars or whatever. So it's not that much in your mind. Like let's say $20, $50, $100 every month. It's not that much, depending on your economy. And you set and forget the transfer, the bank account transfer.
Exactly.
It's like paying Netflix or the gym
Exactly. Yes.
or going out, or just set and forget, and that's it. And you'll be surprised. And I'm telling you because I'm the older on this room, so
You
take the
don't know that.
advice from me. I know, pretty sure.
You don't know that. I'm not
I'm
gonna
pretty
share
sure know
my
that.
age, but you don't know that.
I bet. Okay, let's bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think what you guys are saying, you are right. Because if you told me a year ago that I was gonna buy BTC at 100K, there is no way I would have believed in you. I'll be like, are you insane? Like, why would you buy BTC at 100K? But right now, I'm willing to buy BTC at 100K. So, yeah, some prices, when we see price hit all-time high doesn't mean that like price will not go any higher. So you can definitely buy the all-time high. Price gonna go higher. Like when gold hit 3,000, I was like, why are you buying gold at 3,000? Right now is at four. It's literally been 5,000. Almost went to 5,000. So yes, sometimes all-time high doesn't mean that it's actually all-time. All-time high can be like a new support for you to buy from. So things happen. Just
For
the
a
way you look.
period of time, it's an all-time high, but it's never all-time high. You never know. It's like house prices. They've
Yes.
been going up since forever. It's always all-time high if you want to buy a house. So
Real estate? Yes. Okay, what is gold is doing? It's still in that range.
yep.
I need to take a trade on my funding ticks account. What if I take a trade right now? I just go and blow it up. Like,
I'm here ready to trade the second funding ticks account if I see a setup. So I'm just waiting. I'll let you know, Astos.
I'm feeling like I may just click the button right now. uh, uh, because if I take a trade, if I don't make $10,000, I'm not closing that trade. I have like target. Like if I don't make that amount, I prefer losing it. And one
How
thing
much do you need?
when you trade futures, you need to make more than your overall drawdown
Yeah.
for you to be safe, right? So
Yes.
if you want to, let's say, request a $3,000 profit, now you
Yeah.
know that maybe your overall drawdown is maybe 3,000 as well. You need to make 6,000. You need to make 6,000 so you can withdraw 3,000 and keep the 3,000 keep going. And that's one thing I didn't know when I tried futures like I think about 3 months ago with some top firm, right? I didn't know because I made about 2,000 profit. I requested a payout and I found myself with $500 drawdown. Like my overall drawdown was $500. I was like, how? I have 100K. How is my overall drawdown $500? That's because I didn't know that I have to make more than my overall drawdown before I can request for a payout. So I've learned from my mistake, and this time I'm making what's a drawdown on 100K again? It was like 3,000, right? So I'm making more than $4,000 for me
Yeah.
to request a 2K payout.
4 or 5,000. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Gold is coming again.
I still want to sell this thing. Just want to chase. We have a high impact news.
right now.
No. It's way later.
It's after 1 hour, 10 minutes.
If I sell, I'm gonna make money. If I buy, I'm done for. How do I take away that fear of selling gold? I can't click sell.
Okay, guys,
Someone
I'm
is
gonna.
asking, can gold retest 3,900 in the next 3 days? Yeah, we're almost there. It's like $70 away. So, yeah, why not? What do you guys think?
Which one?
Someone is saying, can gold retest 3,900 in the next 3 days?
300.
My answer is yes.
Okay.
It can even happen today.
We can expect 3,900 actually. I'm expecting sales only. I think everyone is expecting sales.
3,900.
Yeah.
So basically breaking yesterday's lows. So yeah, that is very high probability.
Yeah.
Let me see, what questions do we have?
I have some hatred today.
A lot of people are asking about Euro USD.
I think you guys discussed Euro USD sometime back.
EU. I used to be EU god, but I stopped. I stopped trading EU.
Okay, so someone is asking me to explain why I think Euro will drop. So my analysis is that the DXY, the US dollar, will start going up. And since the DXY chart is an inverted chart of the Euro USD chart, since the biggest weight in the DXY index is the Euro, it's 60% of the index. So it's an inverted chart. So let me show you something. Can I share my screen, please?
Yeah.
One second. It's easier to show you than talk. Okay, so we have this. There it is. Yeah. So we've been in a downtrend since 2008, and we have this correction. I want you guys to remember how this looks, okay? Now we move to DXY. Look, the exact opposite. So my analysis on DXY says that we're still in the uptrend on the time frame, and we just hit the major trend line, and we got rejected from that zone, and we're closing bullish month after month. So my analysis is that it will reach somewhere around 120, which would cause the euro to continue going down and continue the downtrend, even though it broke this trend line, the straight line, this one. Even though it broke it, but it did not invalidate the downtrend yet because it did not break 1.23. The invalidation level is here, 1.2350. So since I can see that the DXY is going up, and I can see that euro is still in a major downtrend, so I expect it to go down. Now let me remove all the drawings and show you something. We got rejected from this high that Astus was talking about, and then we made an engulfing candle. So my analysis now is that we're going to retest, again, let me show you, retest this zone, which is 1.1650, and then we're going down all the way here. So I'm waiting for a setup here. That's a 1 to 19 risk reward trade, and I plan to hold it for over 1 year if I get filled. If not, I'll enter somewhere here or here or here, doesn't matter. But that's my view on Euro USD. Any questions? Okay, so I'll stop sharing my screen, and you guys can keep. I think it will hit 3980 now and then drop to. Okay. Guys, someone is asking about the funding pips news rules. They're confused and they want help. So I think any one of you could help better than me.
We can probably explain. So there are in evaluation there are new news rules, like you can trade during news, that is completely fine. During the master accounts on two phases and one step, we have a rule, you should not be trading or holding trades just before 5 minutes, and same like after the news impact after 5 minutes. Whatever, if you have taken a trade during this time, your profits will be cut off from your main balance. If you have made a loss, the loss is yours. But for swing traders, for example, if you have taken a trade 5 years before this news event and it during the news, if it hits TP, that will be calculated. So that's a good thing. And when it comes to zero account, the news trading is not allowed when it comes to zero account. So that's pretty much news rule, pretty simply explained. Am I correct, Astus? Did I make anything wrong?
For me, the best way to follow the news rule is don't trade.
Same.
Don't
Yeah,
trade news.
that's easier and actually the wise thing to do.
Yes.
Don't trade news. Like the first thing I do before even today, before I take that trade and London session, I went to, I think Funding Ticks or Funding Pips has a section that you can check rules, economic calendar. You click on it, you filter by the day, and then the high impact news, and you see is there any high impact news. If there is probably in 5 hours, make sure you keep your stop loss before 5 hours. But even see is maybe within 1 hour or 30 minutes, just wait for the news to pass. Like just adapt to it. Don't try to get yourself into trade before you see if there's a high impact news or not. So that's
Got it.
like the easiest way to follow those rules.
To trade the news, yeah.
Mhm.
Someone is asking what is the best wallet for holding Bitcoin for the next 50 years. I'd recommend a cold wallet, like an offline wallet. Another one is asking, a lot of people say institutions hunt stop loss of retail. Sorry, someone wanted to add something?
No. If
All
you
good?
want to buy BTC,
Yeah?
0.1 way. If you have 0.1 BTC and you're a million, you're making 100K. So that would motivate that would motivate you to buy. Because if you buy maybe 0.05, 0.0, you buy any like chunk amount of BTC, and then you think to yourself that you didn't buy enough, or you feel like you're not gonna make money from BTC. Just think of it long term. Where is BTC gonna go? Probably within the next 5 or 10 years. BTC can easily hit 1 million within maybe the next 5 years or 10 years. Like 1 million right now from where BTC is just a 10x. That's what people don't understand. It's just a 10x. So you can buy any amount. You make a good amount.
Well said. Okay, so another one is asking me, a lot of people say institutions hunt stop loss of retail traders, which I think is misunderstood. Can you share something on this? Yes, it is misunderstood because the institutions do not give a single damn about you or about your stop loss. And when you're trading CFDs, you're most probably not in the real market. You are in the real market, but let me tell you how. Your broker is in the real market, but you are on your broker's book. So the institutions are not hunting your stop losses. The algorithms that trade for the institutions are hunting your stop losses. How? Because they use it as fuel for their breakouts. So for example, if you place your stop loss above the all-time high, for example, you sell and you place your stop loss above the all-time high. The algorithms would use your stop loss, which is a buy order, to fuel the breakout. So they make it, they push the price with their liquidity to catch the obvious stop loss, not to hurt you, but because they want to fuel their breakout and continue going up. So that's what basically happens on at all-time highs and very important structure points. They have a lot of pending orders, buy stops, stop losses, whatever. So what happens is the algorithms go and trigger those so that they fuel the breakout that supports the view of that institution. But that doesn't mean that they want to hunt your stop loss. They don't see your stop loss, but they see what everyone else sees, which is important support and resistance, important structure points, important supply and demand zones, whatever. So they don't care about your stop loss, no, but they use the structure points to their advantage. That's it. I hope I answered your question. Okay. Can you share your templates for journaling your trades? Tell us what are the important things to take a note of. I think all of us should answer this one. We start with the ladies as always. Rosa, what do you journal? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I use spreadsheets for journaling. I've been using them for years, but actually, it's been a few weeks ago. I started looking for professional journal websites. So H1 seems cheap and professional at the same time. So I might go for that one and start journaling direct from my broker to this journal website. So I can then look for better results and analysis for my trades, because I'm starting looking for improving points, and sometimes it's very difficult to me to improve what I've been doing so far,
Because
because
you're already awesome, huh?
yeah, I'm so perfect. So but it's working, and since it's working, sometimes your mind gets relaxed and say, if it's working, it's working. If I make money, it's enough. But I should be able to make more money because I'm improving, not out of making more money, and that's it. Out of improvement. So H1, TradeSync, these are, in my opinion, very good ones. But that's plenty. And they are quite cheap, actually. I wasn't expecting it. What about you guys? Did you use any tool?
Anand.
I usually don't use a tool actually. I mostly look at the data from the dashboard itself on my previous trades. That is very helpful. There was a time I had a losing streak. That time I went ahead and back tested and checked what it is. I generally I have been told that you should write down what exactly goes through your mind before exact trades. I should be doing that as well. So whenever I face some issues or FOMO trades, I need to write it down. And I was looking at Notion for journaling. I just started very recently, so I'll probably start updating and stuff. But I heard journaling actually helps when it comes to perfecting your entries a little bit better before taking something.
But you have to export your trades into Notion.
I'm like you don't have. I can manually enter the details, but I'm looking to export as well.
All
Funding
right,
Clip that lets you export your trades, so that should be helpful for me.
guys. 90% of my positions are closed.
Congratulations.
Okay. Oh yeah, gold is pushing up. Let's go.
Hello, hello. Do you hear me?
Your
Yes,
voice.
Okay, okay. So you guys are talking about journaling trade. For me, I don't actually journal trade. I don't. The reason I'm saying that is like when you trade prop firm, you trade a lot of accounts, and when you're trading a lot of accounts, journaling them alone is a whole mess. You have maybe like 3 accounts with funding ticks, you have 3 accounts with funding pips, you have maybe multiple accounts with others prop firm. You can't journal all of them, okay? But one thing you can do is if you started learning how to trade, it's necessary for you to journal. So you can probably get a demo account where you can maybe journal every single trade you take, just to see if you have a good win rate, if you have a good risk reward, some data that can help you know if you can become profitable with your system, right? And a tool you can use, I use TradeZilla. TradeZilla, you can import your data from your account, your demo account,
That's
your
a
live
great tool,
account.
yes.
Yes, you can import it and it gives you a really good data. And again, you can't connect TradeZilla to your Profem account because it's not allowed. So you have to import it. And because of that, sometimes I do if it's necessary, but most of the time I don't. Or I just look at the dashboard from the Profem. And yeah,
Yeah, you're right. It's
that's
it's
how I
very
do it.
difficult to track your journal and your trades when you are trading prop firms. I do it because it's my personal account, the one I have um, journaled, but not the prop firms. It would be impossible to me.
Someone's asking,
Hmm.
why was I not at
Well, actually,
MENA seminar in Ghana?
sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just reading the chat. Someone's asking why didn't I go to a seminar in Ghana? I've never been to a seminar before, so I, I, I don't know if I was invited and I didn't go or something, but I don't live in Accra, so that's why I didn't go for it. If you guys were expecting me, probably next time, but
Okay, so let me read the columns that I have in my what's it called, my trade journal. It's also a spreadsheet, so nothing fancy. It starts with the information column, and this column has three columns, which is date, symbol, and what L/S, which is long or short. So, for example, if the date is November 5th, 2025, the symbol is Euro USD, and I'm long Euro USD, so I type in long. And then we have the trade log, which is the entry price, the session, the lot size, the stop loss, the exit price, the commission, the P&L, whether it closed as a win or a loss, and the R multiple, which is the risk reward ratio. And then I have the tags, which is what setup did I use and what were the mistakes. And I have the last one, which is lessons and insights. So that's basically how my trade journal looks like. I hope I answered your question. And I enjoyed actually listening to your input, guys.
when you journal trade,
Mm-hmm.
like which kind
So,
of data you use?
okay, I would like to understand, when do you guys like look at the trades? Like once you've journaled, when do you go back at it? Or when you guys have a series of losses, then you go back looking at your journals? How does that work? Or you have a weekly review, or like you review it every?
Like that's actually a great question, but for me, because I don't take many trades, so I think weekly is good, but I have to log them every single day. Like I do not leave the office without logging all my trades.
Got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because like if I log them tomorrow, for example, if I make trades today and I log them tomorrow, I would forget how I felt during like or after the trade. So I make sure to log them in time. So
Okay,
that's
thank you.
part of trading. I do not separate this.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, this is something extremely important, just to fill in the field regarding your emotions, or if that was a proper setup or you made it out. But then I recommend not analyzing the trades the same day because you are in the middle of the storm still. So just leave it for the next day, and then you have a look at the trades you took the previous day, and then you can start playing. And to me, it's more about Did I close when I had to close? Can I improve that? I'm working myself on leaving a couple of runners just to
Mm-hmm.
maximize profits. And it's very difficult to me to achieve that. I've been working for like 6 months already, because before the gold strategy, I also use the NASDAQ strategy. NASDAQ strategy is a very passive strategy. I take the trade, stop loss 1 1, take profit 1, stop loss 1, and set and forget. And gold strategy, I am very hands in the trade, so I have to learn um, maximizing the profits. That's the specific thing I look at the journal every single day in the morning before starting trading again, and to think, okay, I did it wrong yesterday, or I did it right. Let's do the same thing, or the contrary. Uh, but I don't analyze every single trade, just a few of them,
Just the good ones.
just the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, I remember
And then
that.
I realize I did leave the runners. The good ones are with the runners,
Yeah,
exiting properly.
they're always with the runners. Yeah.
So that's what I do on a daily basis. And I don't go to sleep until my journal is set the night before with all the trades and all the emotions and everything.
Hmm.
But that's because it's a personal account. So my own money, it's a stake. It's different from a prop firm. Very different.
Uh-huh.
I don't do that with prop firms, honestly.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
different
really.
trading with prop firms. I think it's very different.
Completely different. It has nothing
Mhm.
to do.
I don't really trade personal accounts.
Dollar is
I
just going, man. DXY is just jumping.
DXY is doing crazy. Hmm. What? This thing has printed like 7 bullish daily candle. That's crazy.
Okay,
I'm
which
gonna
broker
share
is
my
best?
screen for I'm gonna share my screen for a second so I can show. Do you see my screen?
Yep.
White, I think white is cleaner to show the trades. So these are the trades. And these ones, these blue ones, the ones I closed now, all these. So this batch here and this batch here. So they are already all closed. And this is to me, if I have to analyze it, this is to me closing it all at a uptick because there's a retracement. So I did close when I had to. But then I've got, I still have a few trades here. I don't know why they're not showing here. Where are they? Oh, it's because it's far above. So I still have a few trades open there, this level here. So I'm just waiting for a retracement and then going back to my trades. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy whenever I have the opportunity here or a bit down above here. So it's having open trades doesn't discourage me to keep taking trades if a new setup is formed. So this is my day so far. Not bad.
Actually, great.
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
still waiting for a setup. Yesterday was actually pretty good.
Yes.
It was an easy day.
Yes. Yesterday.
Yesterday you would have been proud of me. I scalped the hell out of the market.
Wow.
I
It was an
sold. I
amazing day to
closed.
scalp
I
yesterday.
closed at the very low, and then I bought and went up, and then sold again and closed at the very bottom. It was like
Look at that.
I was a scalper last night.
Yeah, this is yesterday. You can see I started scalping here.
Mm-hmm.
I did some crazy scalping here. That one was stop loss, and then some in here, again here. This one's got close today, and that one. So yeah, it was a hell of a day yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was easy. Like I believe it was easy. I don't know.
It was. It wasn't that. Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
it was
third
an easy day.
was easy as well. Third was pretty easy. So this is the third.
Wow,
Yep. Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. But I mean the risk is contained. It's not like I'm trading and I'm doing like
Yeah,
DCA like crazy. So it's always contained in in an area. So I know what I'm doing.
of course, it goes without saying. Understood.
It
Um,
seems a little crazy. You're right on this one.
mhm. Someone is, yeah. I'm waiting for DXY to drop, even though the data came out good. DXY is at 3-month high and also tapped into 3-month fair value gap. It might drop, yes, but just like a quick rule of thumb, when you're breaking highs, expect more highs to get broken. Instead of just like preparing yourself for a reversal, just go with the flow of the market. Expect more highs to get broken. That's safer for you in trading, basically, not in investing. What else do we have? Gold trend is up or down. Like the overall trend, the major trend is up, of course. The medium-term trend is down, and the very short-term trend, which is the one we are in now, is up. So always think in 3 layers. You want to think like high time frame, medium time frame, or like long-term, medium-term, and short-term. I hope I answered the question. What else do we have? Astus, where are you now? Some people are asking. They want to know where you are.
Mm. Like what? They want to visit me or something?
Obviously he's at home.
I'm home. I'm home
Yeah,
printing money.
he's home. He's home, guys.
But they want me to move to Dubai. I like Dubai, but the fact that I can't trade funding tips in Dubai, I didn't really enjoy.
You end up spending everything in Dubai, huh?
Yeah, I spent everything and I couldn't trade my funding account because why funding tips isn't allowed to trade in the UAE. So
Oh, yeah. Correct.
I had to like wait to come back before resume trading. And funny thing is like the whole time I've been in Dubai, gold's been given easy buy setup. Every single day, you just click buy, you make money. And as soon as I came home, this thing been selling every single day. So,
Yeah,
When are you going back to Dubai? Please let me know. I'm
yeah,
flying
yeah.
to
So
Dubai and
so
then
that
I'll start
we buy.
buying.
Yeah, that's our signal. When he goes to Dubai, we start buying.
oh, not anytime soon.
Okay.
I'd like to visit Dubai, to be honest, just to see it.
Once you
You know,
decide you want to visit, let me know so that we can meet over there, and we
yes,
can meet in Funding Pips office.
of course, yeah.
It's a nice place, but one thing is, if you've been to Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's any other country that will impress you. Anytime you go to a different country, you'll feel like you're downgraded for some reason. Because everything is just top in Dubai. I've been there, I haven't seen like homeless people on the road or I don't know,
Yeah.
some trash. Like everywhere is
Of
just
course,
clean.
it's a rich country,
Everything
but
is just yeah.
you want to feel like an upgrade after seeing Dubai, go to Doha
Yes.
in Qatar.
Wow.
Oh, Qatar,
It's
okay.
and
I've,
no comparison with anything I've ever seen in my life, not even on TV. The country is crazy, man.
I've been to Abu
I,
Dhabi. I haven't
yeah, Abu Dhabi is
visited.
actually, I prefer Abu Dhabi to Dubai. It's much nicer to me. It's calmer. But in terms of like luxury and like the high life, just go and visit Doha. Doha is different. Man, when I visited like early this year, and I saw something that I'm sure is not existent in any country in the world, which is like they had this like a river that is covered with glass that you can walk on, and inside that river they call it the crystal walk. So inside that river you find pieces of Swarovski crystals. Each piece is minimum $50,000, and like you find the duck and the fish and stuff, crystal Swarovski, real actual Swarovski crystals in the street. No one does that. They have air conditioning in the street because the country is hot. So no, we don't want you to get hot. We have air conditioning in the street.
Wow.
So there you go.
Air
Yeah,
conditioning.
that's the place.
That's more impressive than Dubai. Trust me, man.
People
Wow.
are crazy things. I've seen crazy things.
Yeah, they're like, the country is amazing, man.
It's a country where like luxury cars feels like just normal cars to people.
Yeah.
Like literally just normal cars. Like there is no way you'll maybe hook in a Lamborghini or in a Ferrari and someone be like, guys, like they just find it normal. You just stand on the road for 1 minute.
Yeah, you don't even like, you don't move your head to like, it doesn't move next over there. Yeah, you see $1 million car, like, we'll see another one. If we miss this one, we'll see another one. No problem.
You don't at the point you don't even get impressed for seeing them again. It's just like a normal thing. It gets to be a normal thing. Crazy, really crazy.
Go there because my clothes are not that expensive. Are very regular, very Mango, Zara. It's like very not very cheap, but just regular. So I can't go. Otherwise, people will look at me like, "Oh my God, that European lady, Europeans coming here with no money at all."
Yeah, poor Europeans.
Yeah, poor you. That's what you think about us, and it's right.
No,
Poor
that's
European.
not what we think, but that's what the majority thinks. I don't
Yeah,
think I have many European friends, and that's not the case.
I know. But honestly, in money wise,
Yeah.
or luxury wise, it has nothing to do with Europe.
Yeah,
So
and it has everything to do with Arabs. So yeah.
yeah.
I remember I've been to a party and this guy walked to me and he just started talking to me normally, like we are just talking. And at the point he asked me like, what do I do for a living? I told him I'm a forex trader, and he go on and tell me that he tried trading and he deposited couple 300,000 in BTC, he lost and just left it. This guy literally just talk about 300,000 as if it's like his pocket change. I was like, bro, what? I'm planning to make 300K a year. You are telling me that you just like deposited 300K.
Exactly.
For him, it's a normal thing. He thinks that 300K is just like $100 that he put it somewhere and just gone. At the point when he went, I was like, who did I just talk to? Because like there is no way this can just be a normal guy right there that can talk to me. Like, it's kind of crazy. People have money, and one thing I admire is like they don't even show off. You'll see someone like a multi-millionaire or even a billionaire, but he will come and talk to you. He'll do as if he has nothing.
Yeah.
As if he has nothing. Unless you investigate on him, you'll never know that he actually has any money.
That my friend, is the difference between old money and new money.
That's the point.
Yeah. So when you had money for generations in the family, you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. But when like you've been rich for the past 24 hours, you're going to like show off to the rest of the world.
You have to prove it, and you
You
have to
have
show
prove
off.
it. Yeah. You don't even believe it. You want people to believe it. You got me?
That's
But for
true.
him, he was normal. He was chilling. I was like, what? Who is this guy? Oh man, really crazy.
People are asking, no trades today? Not yet. I'm waiting for my levels. My level is still far away, 200 pips to the upside. Before that, I'm not executing. I'm not like chasing the market. Either it comes to me or we like end the day with no trades.
I didn't take any trades either this afternoon, this New York session. So the ones
Yeah.
I closed come from the European session. I only took one trade. I'm buying on the funding ticks account, but because I did buy with no sense, no strategy behind this buy. So I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll show it, but that's why I didn't say anything about it because it's just a gamble, not a gamble, but it's a nice point I did buy, but it's not
Yeah,
my strategy.
one thing about futures is like, especially when you're trading challenge, you're just gambling. To be honest, like I bought the 100K. My profit target was like, how much was it? 6,000, and I'm supposed to make $2,400 a day. So what I do is I risk the whole overall drawdown to make 2,400. So I'm maybe trading like 1 hour or something. Anytime I hit stop loss, know that I blew it. If I don't hit
I
stop loss, then I
understand. I mean,
probably
the
make
risk
report it.
is huge. I mean, you risk it all. It's all or nothing.
Yes,
But the entry, I don't risk it.
has to
So it's
be, yeah, the entry
I
has to be
select the
very
entry, so it's
precise.
not gambling. It's just
Yeah,
risking it
the
all.
entry has to be precise.
At the
The
entry,
entry has to be
I have to
precise.
think about the entry very carefully.
That was a very weird sentence. It's not gambling. It's just going all in. It's just risking it
It's
all. Yeah.
no, but it's different. It's all different.
Imagine a
Oh.
non-trader listening to this conversation. What do you think they would think? It's not
But it's
gambling.
like
It's just risking it all. That's it.
but it's because of the casuistic of the prop firm's account. So you wouldn't
Yeah.
But
do that in your own account. But
in that case, it's like if you
True.
buy or sell without any analysis, that's gambling, right? Like you just, even if you have a risk management, but then you just enter without analysis, you're still gambling. But her case, she
Correct.
gets full pot,
No,
but
I
she
get
has
that. I totally get that. I'm just like imagining that someone else from the outside is watching. That would
they be
be
like,
that would be an interesting sentence.
but it's like when people watch my trades and how I add. I always add to the losses because but it's a zone I've defined. So it's not gambling. I have this area and I have to add a few amount, very specific amount of trades within this area. So it's not gambling. It's just risking it slowly up until this area is filled up, and then I have to wait till it's my stop loss or my take profit. But that's different from gambling. Is just going to these slot machines where
you don't
you
really know
don't
what's
have any
happening.
variable.
Yeah.
You don't manage
Don't
any
know what's
variable. So you just put the coin and move some, I don't know, button or whatever, and it's you've lost. And
happening.
again, this is gambling. But making money instantly, even if you risk it all, is not gambling. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you go to a casino, you will never end up winning ever. If you win today, you will lose it tomorrow because it's defined for that. I don't know anyone, maybe a few, it's not anyone, but just a few people in the world making money out of the casinos and then they are banned from the casino. So, because they didn't gamble, they just
Yeah,
played out.
there are some like professional or expert gamblers, and I happen to study those
Mm,
in my pursuit of profitability in trading.
mm,
Because if you look at expert gamblers, they're not random at all. If you look at poker players, expert poker players, you see them folding most of the time. They keep
mm.
folding, folding, folding. In reality, they're not folding because they don't have a good hand. They're folding because they're counting cards. So
Yeah.
that once they get the edge over the house, they go and bet. And once they get like a winning streak, they start like increasing their bets. And when they go through a losing streak, they start cutting their bets. And that's exactly what we can learn in trading. So when you're in a win streak, increase your lot size, increase your risk, increase your bet. But when in a losing streak, start cutting your losses until you gain your confidence and regain your confidence back, and start seeing the market clearly. Because if you're in a winning streak, you're obviously seeing what the market, like you understand the market. You can see the movement or read the market clearly. But if you're in a losing streak, you're not reading properly. So the wisest thing to do would be to cut your bets or risk in half or even more until you regain your confidence. So some people, I tried to make it a trading subject, but you're right. Some people get banned from casinos because they do not gamble. Some expert gamblers are actually very systematic. They're not gamblers.
Gamblers. This word is to me very different from many people. If you win consistently, it's not gambling. It's
I see some
maybe
admiration
risking it all.
when you say gambling. I see some admiration in your eyes.
Yeah, but being a gambler is like, no, because being a gambler is, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just betting to the number 4 horse, but I know nothing about horses. I know nothing about anything.
Mm-hmm.
But when you are a professional trader, even if you risk it all, you know the odds are in your favor because that's mathematics. And this is the only thing I apply on my strategy. My strategies are as simple as a dime, and the NASDAQ one is even easier than the gold one. But if you keep doing the same and to the big numbers, statistics, then the odds are in your side. So if you risk it all, I'm not risking $50,000 if I lose this account, or $100,000. I'm not risking that. I'm just risking $500. It's the cost of the prop firm account. So as a starting point, odds are in my favor. And then if I have a strategy very consistent, it's mathematics. It's not trading. It has nothing to do with trading, even in my personal account. It's a math. It's the
Get
big
this
numbers
comment.
theory.
We got a nice message in the chat. Gambling is haram in Islam very clearly. Well, you're missing the point. We're not talking that gambling is good, but we're saying that trading is not gambling. And people who actually use statistics to their advantage are not actually gambling. We're not saying gambling is not haram.
Haram, it's like not allowed, right? Or
yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not
We're not
saying
it's not. We're not saying it's good. We're not saying you should do it. We're saying you're missing the point. The point is trading is not gambling, and even the people who call themselves gamblers are not really gamblers because they're not random. When you gamble, as Rosa said, when you gamble on a horse without understanding what the horse is doing and what is the horse eating, of course you're gambling because you're betting money on something you don't know the odds of. But when you, I think you get the point instead of just repeating the whole thing.
So at any moment, I'm saying gambling is fine or anything. It should be forbidden and not allowed here in Europe. And there's many people in trouble because it's allowed. That people should be like banned or gambling, like bets and sport bets and things like that. That should be
That should
not
be banned,
allowed for not professionals. But when you convert something into a professional thing, it's trading, it's being a doctor. Are you a good doctor if you know nothing and you go into a
you're gambling,
surgery
but with
with
lives
someone? It's a
instead of
gamble.
money.
Maybe your patient ends
Even
up
if you
alive
go
or
on and
dead.
open a barber shop and you know nothing about cutting hair, that's a gamble. That's gambling.
That's what I was trying to say.
I got you.
I don't gamble.
Trading is a skill. Oh yeah, it is a very complex skill.
Very difficult.
Someone is saying use the Bismillah strategy. Bismillah is like it's an Islamic thing where you like say in the name of God before you do anything. So people are fighting, I think, or like messing with each other. Impatient is worse than trading. It can make you a gambler. Yes, impatience is bad. Of course, it can make you a gambler. And I think it could lead you to overtrade. And that's the more dangerous problem. I think we're going to my order at 3999 because we have momentum and still it has steam to go to that level. So
I'll close my
go.
trades there on break even at 3999. So at your level.
Okay, so you're going to sell me what you have bought, right?
Yep.
Or no? I'm selling. You're buying.
Are you selling? No. I'm selling as well. So get ready for sell because I'm
Yeah,
just
so both of us are selling. Yeah, we need a buyer, guys. Do we have a buyer here?
I'm buying. So the moment I close the trades, you'll be selling with my trades.
Yeah. We're both selling. So we need a buyer for both of our trades.
Yeah.
Rosa and Rosa's and mine. We need a buyer. Do we have a buyer? Imagine that in the past, it used to be like this.
Yes. Imagine that.
Gold is pumping.
One thing, I'm just pissed that I closed my trade for $4,000 profit, while I could have made 50K, bro.
Was it planned? One second. Let me, because I don't want you to fall in the same like mistakes I fell in when I was your age. Was it in the plan to make 50K?
Actually, it wasn't the plan to make 50K, but
then
it wasn't the plan to make that 3K as well. It wasn't the plan.
What was the plan?
My plan when I took the trade, TP was to make $10,000 on every account.
$10,000. Okay, so and you made 3.
Yes. So
you need to be
account,
beating yourself up for $7,000, not $47,000. Do you get me? You need to be beating yourself up for $7,000, not $40,000, and not $47,000, because the plan wasn't to make 50K; it was to make 10K. So you're okay. You're not very far off, but that's a muscle that you train.
I mean, 10K for each account. I was copy trading across 3 accounts, so I would have made 30K basically. This thing just an alert.
Rosa, what were you doing when you were 22? Were you making $3,000 a day?
I was studying in a private university. My dad paid me the first year, but I
So
had
you were
3
spending
jobs.
$3,000 a year, a day. Sorry.
I had 3 jobs, and when I was 23, I did buy my first flat.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
And no, I didn't have any money. I just borrowed from the bank, and then I had to work seriously, like 12 hours a day just to pay. And I used to live by my own by this time. So no, I wasn't making that much. I wish.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very old. And if I were to go back in time,
let me ask you this question so that I can understand how old you are. Did you have like black and white TV back at home when you were a kid? You were
no, I'm not 60 years old.
Well, we had the black and white
really?
TV.
No, we had it here.
We didn't use it though. We didn't use it. We had it. Yeah, we had it, but we never used it.
Oh, I had one. Never used it because it was already in color. But yeah, We were in a dictatorship when I was born. So
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. The
Well,
guy died this very same year. So
you were born in the late 70s.
yep,
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say
78. Doesn't matter.
78. Yeah.
So yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah, you're older than me.
yeah,
Not,
I am.
not very much.
I'm a granny
Not very
already.
much.
Nearly there.
No, come on. You're not that old.
No, but I wish all these things, these prop firms and all these were here in Spain, because my first computer, I had it when I was 16 years old, and it was through a modem, very noisy,
Yeah, yeah, we have to.
and
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember
it
it.
was
Yeah.
my mom's. So we didn't have anything.
And the speed
And
back then was like 15 kilobytes a
yeah,
second,
you could
or
go
like,
have a lunch and then go back.
yeah.
And I wish I knew that. Yeah. If I were 23, 24, 25, oh my God. But yeah,
Rajesh Thor is saying, Rajesh, am I saying the name right? Rajesh is saying, I'm watching Tradin TV live every day when I'm 21. You're lucky.
you are lucky.
You are lucky.
Super lucky, because you have to learn. And with prop firms, don't forget that. Prop firms
Yeah.
are a door to trading with a very low
And they
cost.
get to ask whatever they want. Imagine, like I never had this access to like traders before. Like I was like thirsty for a conversation with a real trader
Oh, wow.
back in
Yeah.
the day. Yeah.
That's been impossible since a few years ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
So imagine
Yeah.
having to do it on your own, and now they have it ready. Like they just like open the live stream and they get to ask real traders whatever they want.
Whatever they want. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great advantage.
Yeah. So I said I was 1,000 years old in the earlier live streams. Avi. Yes, I said that. And I wasn't lying, you see.
She's 1,000 years old in the earlier live stream.
That's what I said.
You're 1,000 years old?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nearly.
Vampire.
Yeah.
And how did you about gold sell or buy? It's a blessing. I was introduced to trading in year 2009. Okay, so we have another one who's old.
Yeah.
We have a fellow old man. I was introduced to trading in year 2009. That's a bad year to start trading, man. It was the like financial crisis and everything
Yeah.
was like falling apart.
2009. Who started trading in 2009?
Someone in the chat.
Someone here.
You could have just bought BTC. Oh man, you could have just bought BTC, bro. That would have been the best trade of your life.
Oh yeah.
But you know what happened when BTC was like 10 euros or $100? People
Yeah,
would
you have a
say,
story?
no, I mean, some people, it's like, oh, if I had bought Apple or BTC or whatever, but at that time, when BTC was like a few dollars,
Mm-hmm.
who the hell is going to buy rubbish? Honestly.
No, I have a better answer to those people. Let's say you bought actually at 10. Would you have held the whole thing to 100,000?
Of course not. Come
Hell
on.
no. You would have sold at 100. 100 like period.
Yeah.
Period. That's
Yeah.
it. 100.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
That's the truth.
100,000. So yeah.
That's why when you look
My
at the
wife
past,
my
you
wife
realize
tells
that.
me my wife tells me your daughter will ask you why didn't you buy Bitcoin when you were younger.
Yeah.
I told her like even if I did, I wouldn't have held it this long. So like
None of us. That's for sure.
let's see what coin she will buy when she grows up. Only then
Yeah.
she can judge me.
if any, and she keeps asking you to do the investments.
Yeah, she might do that. Yes.
Of course, I would do so if I could.
I have cleared my first master account today. Congratulations. Someone is saying, I have cleared my first master account today. Advice
wow.
for me, please, do not blow it. Don't go crazy. Keep doing exactly what you were doing for the first two phases, and make sure that you follow your risk management rules to the tooth. That's it. That's the only advice I have for you. What about you guys? What advice do you have for this master account holder?
One trade, TP, payout. Simple. Don't.
Yeah.
If you take your first trade and it's a TP, just wait for the payout. That's the easiest way to make money.
I was about to say lower your risk for the first few trades.
Yeah.
So Astos and myself have very different points of view, which is very interesting.
It's pretty simple. If you first trade lower risk, you can lower, and then if you make profit, you withdraw. You don't have to like take plenty trades. If I have 100K in my first trade, I make $1,000. And if I have, let's say, weekly payout, I'm going to request for a payout. Like that's like $800 in 1 week. And if I do that 4 weeks, then I'm making like roughly 4K, and that's more than enough for the average person. You know.
$1,000 it's very close to the minimum salary here in Spain. 1,000 euros, to be honest. But
Yes.
so imagine
like 4 times.
That's the minimum wage in Europe?
in Spain. In Spain.
Spain.
I think it's 1,200 or something like that. But just
Monthly,
to
you're
round up the
talking,
numbers.
yeah? Monthly, not weekly, right?
No, monthly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So imagine how big is the opportunity nowadays with prop firms and very little investment.
Exactly.
For me, minimum wage is like $100.
$100.
People get
$100
$100 monthly. Yes.
in Ghana.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if I can.
But the point is, people can live off with that salary, with this 100, like humble, but can they live off?
Look at this. They're talking about 600 CDs a month, and 600 CDs to USD. That's even less than 100. That's like $50 a month. Yes, you can live. If you include rent, I don't think $100 will be enough unless you maybe live with your parents or something. But depends on the type of job you have. Some of them can maybe get like $200, $300. But if you have a $200 salary, yes, you can live comfortably till the end of the month. Yes.
Okay, so you can't live here with 100,000, with 1,000 euros.
1,000
Rent,
euros.
where the place I live, it's cheaper than Barcelona, for instance, and renting an apartment could be like 600, 700 euros, and the minimum salary is 1,000. So that's the difference.
I see. For me, I'm really happy that I'm living in this country because with the money I'm making, most of the money I'm making is going to investment. Because like if you are living in a country where minimum wage is like $100, that means that even if you have like $500 for the month, you can live really well. Like you can live luxury with $500 a month, only for maybe food. Yes. So if I'm
I'm
making
moving to
5K,
Ghana then.
Yeah, take me with
Super
you.
rich there.
if I'm making, yeah, I'm telling you, $500
I
you can live
live
luxury.
like a sultan in Ghana then.
You live luxury. So if you're making 2 to 3K a month,
$500, man?
$500, yes, that's only for
That's a dinner
groceries.
in Dubai, and not even a very expensive one.
That's what? A dinner.
That's a dinner in Dubai, yeah. Not even an expensive dinner.
My God.
Yeah, in Dubai, anytime we go out, we spend like $300 to $400 for food. Really, really crazy. Again, like that's like we are two. So if you are more than two, it's crazy. But
$300 for a dinner, $400 for lunch. Oh my God. I'm not
But
ready to
maybe
try to
not
buy.
for one, not for one person. But like you have other options. You can eat like for like $30, but like the fast food
Oh yeah.
restaurants and stuff.
Yeah.
Not even 30, maybe more, 40.
Hmm.
I
Or about
think
yeah.
if you are alone, $150 you can have a good dinner with Burj Khalifa view. If you have how much for one thing is the Uber, okay, taxi. For taxi, every time you take taxi is about $20, $15 for taxi. So if you are going for the whole day, you can probably spend like maybe up to like $100 to $200 on taxi if you move a lot. If you don't move a lot, I think $100 can be enough for the day. Depends on what you do. But sometimes I'm thinking it's better if you rent a car than you taking taxi, because you can literally rent a car for like $100 a day. Like you can rent like some cars for $100 a day. So you prefer renting and put the fuel yourself than
Hmm.
you getting into taxi every single time. Taxi is gonna get more expensive than you just renting a car. So rent a car and yeah, you can. I think if I stay in Dubai, I can actually spend 3K a month. Like removing without accommodation. Without
Wow.
accommodation, 3K a month I can spend in Dubai based on what I've seen. Because
Accommodation is very expensive in Dubai. Yeah.
yeah, accommodation is expensive. But I don't
Yeah.
really go out all the time, so I think I'm gonna spend less. But for accommodation, like the Airbnb you got, I think it was like $200 a day. That's
Hmm.
the one you got. For 10 days, we spent like one
We
thousand
have
five
another
hundred.
conversation going in the private chat, by the way.
Yes. So
I'm,
what
I'm just saying I'm very poor. I'm the poor European lady.
that's half month's salary. Trust me, Dubai is expensive. But if you don't live in downtown, you can actually live with $1,000 if you don't live in Dubai downtown. But one thing I appreciate is those guys, you take a normal taxi, it looks like a luxury car. I haven't really seen in any other country where you take a normal taxi and someone pull up with a $50,000 car, $100,000 car just for taxi, bro. Taxi, $50,000 car for taxi. Wow.
And
Oh,
if I go to Dubai and I need a taxi, I'll ask first. I just need a Seat Panda or a Ford, a 20 years old Ford, just driving me around. So
no, no, no. Those guys is gonna pull with a 2025, I don't know, with a 2025 Tesla Model 3 just for taxi. I've seen kids. Those guys will pull up with some BMW, with some Audi R something, RS something,
hmm,
just for taxi. Taxi, normal taxi, like nothing.
that's crazy.
Yeah, and the way I'm saying here, I didn't order for premium Uber, just normal Uber, not premium. If I try premium again, that's gonna be crazy. I never tried premium, but despite normal, like the what I've gotten for the price is crazy.
Hmm.
So any setup?
Nothing yet.
Nothing, absolute nothing. I'm still buying on funding ticks. I got like 600 up. I thought
What
about
what what
closing
what contract? What contract do you use?
one contract.
One. One.
Yeah, 1 minute,
I've I've been using 40.
40 contracts, but you're not allowed to use 40-minute contracts.
Micro.
Oh, micro. Okay, okay.
Yeah. But
No, no.
40, that's like four contract on normal scale. That's like
I
four
don't
contract.
think I'm allowed to use four. I think the max it's two.
Yeah. No, the which account do you have?
Okay.
If you have a 50K is four.
All right. Okay. I got
If
in
you
with
open,
one. It went
if you
straight up, so I thought, okay, I don't need any more. And now I'm down $200. But I'm gonna leave it.
if you open 4, you are going to pass. You could have passed it if you open 4.
I know. Yeah, my bad
You
on
could
that
have
one.
like,
Yeah,
hmm,
I thought maximum was 2, and I was expecting a reversal at some point. Anyway,
we have a high impact news coming soon. I think it's in 15 minutes. I'm so high. Like my account is here, and I'm even afraid to click the button. I don't want to. You don't know how hard it is to get funded with features, and losing a funded account on features is gonna be really painful. Very painful. You know what? I will try. I have a 50K here. 40. I always go for 40. So 50K, 40. Should I buy or
So
sell?
guys, we discovered something that Dubai is not that expensive, but I think the problem is in my friends. They take me out to expensive places because we were discussing this just now in the private chat, and we discovered that no, you can have like a very nice dinner, like paying only $50. So yeah,
Yes.
I think I need new friends. That's it.
okay.
And
So
I'll
Yes.
you,
and I'll save
Saif,
a lot of
I'm
money.
not going out anymore with you. I'll go with my guy.
If I should give you expenses that we did, I think me and my cousin, I went together for the 10 days we spent in Dubai. We both, I think we spent not more than $1,500, like on groceries, food. Like, obviously, we didn't buy groceries to cook or anything like that. We've always eaten outside. So $1,500, that was
Nowadays,
for both of us. But now, if I take it to a scale of maybe if you live there, you cook, you have your kitchen, I think for $1,500, you can obviously you can end up you can be good. You don't need anything more than that. And by the way, he came from Canada and he complained that Canada was more expensive than Dubai. No
oh
joke.
really?
Like yes, he was telling me that he used to pay like $30, $40 for Uber in Canada, while
Oh
he was
wow.
paying $20 in Dubai. So it was like Dubai is way cheaper than
Dubai,
Canada.
Dubai is very cheap. Okay.
Yeah, way cheaper than Canada. And in Canada, he has to pay taxes on top of that. So you see, I would have
Let's
sold.
take
Now
him
he's
out next
selling.
time. I'll call my friends and we'll go out and let's see what's more expensive.
Yeah,
It's
but
crazy.
you have a friend in Canada.
I do have people in Canada, but I remember paying $1,000 for a single bottle of alcohol.
$1,000.
A thousand
Where?
dollars, yeah,
Where?
in one place in Dubai.
Wow.
Yeah, this never happens in Europe. Never.
No, of course not. I mean, you can pay that much, but it's extremely luxurious. So a bottle of wine, nice wine, could cost
No, no,
30,
it was
50
a simple. It
euros.
was a like the real cost of that bottle was $150. But
You
That
because
is
probably
we bought
crazy.
it
bought from.
in that place, inside that place, it was like $1,000.
Maybe you bought from a 5-star hotel or 7-star hotel.
Yeah, maybe that's why. But like, I have no, I don't know. Only the rent here is very expensive, and the only things you always have the choice.
I want to sell this thing. I'll sell on my 50K account. I
Hmm.
want to have like a small pullback. If price does something like this, then I'm gonna sell. I really forgot that we have high impact news. Oh my god. It's 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 running.
Hmm. Like, I would have felt more comfortable if it broke the 87 level before going down. But it got rejected exactly from the same, almost the same resistance point. which
Yeah,
is something
that's
that,
that
yeah,
same zone I had earlier right here. And
that's more bearish than bullish, but I'm not
for
gonna
me,
chase. I'm gonna wait.
the reason I only had this zone and no any other zone above it, because anything above to me looks liquidity. Like literally everything right here, I can see that we have some sort of trendline liquidity price waiting right out here. We have even more where is it? We have even more trendline liquidity right here. We have like so much liquidity to the upside that if price ever come back or come somewhere up there, it's definitely gonna clear everything out. Like, it's gonna do something. It has to clear everything out before initial sell setup to the downside. So from there, I know that this is the only zone that I can fully think that price can go down. Price does go up, then there's a room for it to even go higher. But these lows, price has to go down. These lows, it has to go down, clear them out. And this guy come and trade out. And then
I think we're clearing those.
if I saw that, I would have made my $1,000 because I would have used 40 contract. I was just afraid of a pullback to kick me out.
I just bought another funding ticks account.
You already lost the one you had?
Not yet, but I'm about to.
Actually, girl is not wasting any time.
No, I still have to buy 3
Market
more.
is not moving. Okay, we don't buy gold. We buy new accounts.
That's the thing.
Do you know the lucky coupon code you can use to buy an account?
I've used Anand code now
There is no way. He left the
because
chat.
I've been bribing him. No, because I told him.
Let me see.
That's a strong bearish rejection from 85. I'm not liking it.
No, me neither. That's why I bought another account, because I'm about to blow this one. I did pass, so I've got one trade. I'm about to blow it, and let's see with this one. Okay, I'm gonna close one and then reopen it.
I stand by my rules. I'm not chasing. I'm gonna wait.
No, I'm waiting.
If I miss it, I miss it. I'm not gonna chase it.
Yeah, you're very like me. We wait. Wait.
Let's wait and see. Advice for best practices and routines for someone still finding their edge approach on the market. Someone is asking for advice. I think we can end on this after we answer this. Please, can each one of you give advice for best practices and routines for someone still finding their edge or approach in the markets? We start with the ladies.
Wow.
Rosa, you have the mic.
Very difficult. Very difficult question. If you are still trying to find your edge, you have to focus on your edge, because without edge on the market, you will go nowhere. So focus on finding a strategy that works, simply works, like 50% of the time, and make a massive backtest and then try to improve it. And from that moment, you will face some of the problems. But these are, as I always say, rich problems. First thing is to find a strategy that works.
Yeah, those are good problems to have. What do I do with this much money? Yeah, that's a good problem to have.
That's a good problem.
Yeah, my advice would be like focus on 3 things. You're still finding your edge, so work very hard on finding that edge. Backtest a ton, and of course, after you find your edge, and I think it wouldn't take you so much time because like there are like a million strategies online. You can like learn something online, But that's not the most important thing. I have to disagree with Rosa on this one, because the ability to execute and like comply with the rules you put on this strategy is more important than the strategy itself. I can give you the best strategy in the world, but if you don't follow your own rules, you're going to lose. So after you find this strategy, the second thing is place very strict risk management rules, because the risk management rules will help you control the most important thing in trading, which is psychology. So that would be my advice to you. Find an edge, place very strong and strict risk management rules, and be aware of your psychological reactions to the markets. You need to know when you're fearful, you need to know when you're greedy, and journal every single trade. And that's it. What about you, Estus? What do you have?
Wait, what was the question? I was a bit outside.
Yeah, the question was advice, the best advice you have for someone who's still finding their edge in the markets.
Yeah, so you find a strategy, okay, a system, right? Like A to Z, you should know, like find a strategy first, and once you have a strategy, try to adapt the way you are trading that strategy. Because for me, I think every single strategy works, but if you are not fully adapted to that strategy, there's no way you are going to make money based on that. If you are scalping, you should have a really good emotion control. If you are swinging, you have to like make those adaptations. And then most important thing is you need to demo. Okay, you need to demo. If you don't demo, there's no way you know that what you have actually works. And once you have all of that, and you know that even on demo you make money, try to go slowly. You have no reason to just go and buy 100K or 200K. Go slowly. Buy a 10K, prove it, pass, get a payout before getting to maybe 25K or 100K. That's what I think would be done.
Well, I think that should be enough as an answer. And it would be a great way to end today's live stream. So thank you everyone for tuning in and for watching us. I hope we answered all your questions. I hope you had fun and you learned about the geography of the Arab world. I hope to see you on the next one. As always, trade responsibly and trade in. See you, everyone. See you, Rosa. See you, Astus.
See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Take care. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.